Hi guys, and welcome to Tech Toolkit Academy. In this video today, I'm going to talk to you about how you can make a professional email on a Namecheap domain. In this full step-by-step guide, I'll show you how to choose the right plan at the best price for you, and then how to set everything up properly so that you can get the most out of it. If you want to follow along, you can use our link in the description along with our promo code in order to get the best deal.
Once you click on our link, you will be redirected to this page where I want you to go ahead and scroll down and click on email. Here you'll see different offers, and if you do use our link, you get free mailboxes. So click on Get Offer on any of these, scroll down, and pick the one that is applicable to you. Now, if you need 5 mailboxes, I suggest you go with the ultimate plan here. You can see the storage and the other benefits as well. I will go with the 3 mailboxes. You can also go with the starter plan if you need to. Click here on Get Pro. As you can see, we get 3 mailboxes for free, and I'll show you how to use the promo code later. First, you need to go ahead and either purchase a domain or use any of your existing domains. I will click here on Purchase a New Domain, and then here you enter desired domain name. As you can see, this domain is available. You can go ahead and select the time period you want. I'll just stick to 1 year. We get 17% off the first year, and I'll click here on Add a New Domain to Cart. Click here on Continue, and then here you can just scroll down, make sure everything is okay, review it, and click on Add to Cart. You can toggle any of these off if you do not want them to auto-renew, and you can add some free trials for these as well. Once you are happy with it, come here and apply this promo code for extra discount. I'll click here on Apply. The promo code is Mail Deal. As you can see, we have gotten a discount of 28% extra. I'll click here on Confirm Order, and after that, you just go ahead and create your account and make the payment.
Now, once you've purchased your domain and email plan, you will then be directed to the dashboard,
from which I want you to come here on the left-hand panel and click on Domain List. Here you'll see your domain listed. On the right-hand side, I want you to click on this drop-down and click on Manage. Once you are here, I want you to scroll down until you see Private Email. As you can see, we have been allocated 3 mailboxes. I'll click here on Add Mailbox, and we get redirected to this page. We can go ahead and toggle this one on to auto-renew every year. You can see auto-renewal has been enabled, and we can come here and click on Create Mailbox. Now you just assign a mailbox name. I'll name this one William, and then go ahead and have a mailbox password. We'll go ahead and confirm that password as well, and now you can allocate mailbox storage. Now with our plan, we are able to distribute up to 20 gigabytes of storage apart from this. But for this one, I will let it be 10 gigabytes, and then I'll click here on Save Changes. As you can see, this email has been set up, and to create more mailboxes, you just come here and click on Create Mailbox and follow the same process. As you can see, we're only left with 10 gigabytes after this, so we'll go ahead and click on Save Changes. And our other email has also been created. Just be mindful that your mailbox name must be in lowercase only. Then, after creating your last email, you can create a catch-all mailbox, which will receive emails sent to unidentified addresses. Just scroll up, click on this, and then choose the mailbox that you want to assign as your catch-all mailbox. If you want to log into any of them, you can just click here on Login. You just paste in mailbox name with the domain and your password, and click on Login. As you can see, we have been redirected to our mailbox, which we will now use to compose a test email. To do that, you just come here and click on Compose, and then you paste in the email you want to send to. You type in the subject right here and the body of text. After you're done, you can click here on Send, and as you can see, we have just received our first email.
If you want to add an email signature to look more professional,
just come here to the top right, click on this gear cog, click on Settings, and then what I want you to do here on the left-hand panel is click on Mail and then click on Signatures. Now here you can click on Add New Signature. Just type in your signature name, and you can type in your signature itself. If you want to add an image, you just come here and click on Insert Image, and go ahead and choose the image you want to insert. Of course, you can easily resize this as well, and once you're happy with it, you can click here on Save. And then if we go ahead and compose any new emails, you'll see our signature right here.
Now I'll show you how to link it all to Gmail so that you can keep it all in one place.
To connect your Namecheap business email to your Gmail address, go ahead and open up your Gmail and come to the top right and click on this gear cog, and then click on See All Settings. From here, click on Accounts and Import. Scroll down until you see Send Mail As. Click here on Add Another Email Address, and the name will be filled in automatically. You can go ahead and change this. This will be the name that will be shown to your recipients. Go ahead and enter your email address. Click here on Next. And then I want you to go ahead and type this in as the SMTP server. Change this port to 465. Have your Namecheap email address as your username. Type in your Namecheap password. Make sure Secured Connection using SSL is selected, and then click on Add Account. It is going to go ahead and check credentials. And as you can see, we have successfully connected. A confirmation code from Gmail will be sent to your private email address. And to complete this process, you can go ahead and click on this link. So just go ahead and click here on Confirm. And the confirmation has been successful. Make sure to come back to Gmail and toggle this one on where it says when replying to a message, have reply from the same address the message was sent to toggled on. If you want to send an email from any of those emails you have, you can click here on Compose. And then in the From section, you can click on this drop down and choose your email that you want to send from.
Now let's do the same thing for your calendar.
If you want to sync your private email calendar with Google Calendar, then I want you to come here to Google Calendar and then come here to the top right and click on the gear cog. To access your settings, click on this, and here on the left-hand panel, go ahead and find settings for my calendars. Click on your name, scroll down until you see this secret address in ICAL format. I want you to go ahead and copy this to your clipboard. Click on OK for the security warning. Make sure you do not give this to anyone else. And then you go to your private email account. Come here to the top left, click on this icon, click here on Calendar. And then what I want you to do is click here on Add New Calendar and then click on Subscribe via URL. In this pop-up window, I want you to go ahead and paste in your URL. Make sure it ends with a .iks, and then you can click here on Subscribe.
It does take a few minutes sometimes to sync, but then you should be able to go ahead and check your calendar.
And as you can see, we have it here on the left-hand panel as well.
Now, if you want to go ahead and set up an out-of-office or vacation notice,
come here to the top right and click on this gear cog, and then you can click on Settings. On the left-hand panel, I want you to click on Mail, and then here click on Vacation Notice. When this pop-up appears, I want you to toggle this on. And you can also select this to only send a vacation notice during this time period. Of course, you can choose your start and end dates. I'll extend this by one more day, as you can see, and then you can add a subject and the message as well. You can go ahead and click here on Apply Changes, and after that you'll see this toggled on here.
Anyone who texts you during that time frame will get that email. If you want to go one step further and set up custom email filters in your private email,
then you just come here to the top right, click on this gear cog, click here on Settings, and on the left-hand panel, click on Mail, and then click on Filter Rules. Now what I want you to do is click here on Add New Rule, then you can go ahead and name your rule whatever you want. I have named this Forward Invoices, and this rule will be applied if all the conditions are met. So we go ahead and come down here and click on Add Condition, and you can go ahead and choose your condition. Here I'll select Subject, and I want it to contain the word Invoice, so I'll go ahead and have that. Of course, you can have more conditions as well, so you can go ahead and replicate this for different iterations of the word invoice. If you wanted to set up something else as well, you can change this right here by clicking on it, and you can go ahead and customize it according to your needs. Now I'll come here and define an action, so click here, and we will go ahead and redirect to this email right here. Any email that has the word invoice in it will be redirected to this email. We'll click here on Save, and our rule has been created. Just make sure you check Subsequent Rules option.
Otherwise, what will happen is that this rule will be the last one to be executed, and other filters in the list will not be processed. The private email also comes with a drive that you can go ahead and upload files to share with your colleagues.
You just come here, the top left, click on this icon, and you can click here on Drive. Once you are here, you can go ahead and browse through the different folders. So we'll go ahead and come here to My Files and upload something in Pictures. We'll click here on Upload, we'll click on File, and then you just browse through the File Explorer and choose the images you want to upload. You can do the same thing with other files as well. And then once they have been uploaded, you can share them just by right-clicking on them and then clicking here on Share. You can go ahead and send this over via Invite, where you just type in their email address and you choose if they'll be just a viewer, or they can also read and write. I will go ahead and change this to anyone with a public link. We will go ahead and copy this link, and you can share this with people who you want to access that file. You can also go ahead and let them access a whole drive or folder. You just click on that folder, click on share, and you can invite the people you want to access it. I will go ahead and paste in this email address, and then I will change them to an author so that they can go ahead and read, write, and delete. So go ahead and click on share, and they will be sent an invitation link as well.
At this point, you should be ready to make the most of your Namecheap email. If you haven't done so already, do check out the link in the description where you can use our promo code to secure yourself a nice discount. And if you found this helpful, do please consider liking and subscribing. It really helps the channel grow, and we'll see you in the next tutorial. Thanks for watching.